Welcome to the Memorizing Tarot Cards podcast, your 3-minute lessons to learn and memorize each card using symbolism. I use the Rider Waite Tarot if you wish to view the card while you listen to this episode. Today, we are diving into the meaning behind the Seven of Swords. We will start with a simple breakdown of the suit and number. The second part will dig into more symbolism to help you look at this card, remember it, and tell a story. First, let's start with the suit and number. The suit of swords, represented by the sword symbol, is intrinsically linked to the element of air. This suit deepens into mental activity, including communication, thoughts, and decisions. It's about the intangible processes of the mind and our interactions with others through words and ideas. The number 7 often represents reflection, assessment, and deep understanding. When the Seven of Swords appears in a reading, it may suggest caution in dealings with others. It may indicate that not all is as it seems, advising the querent to look deeper into the situation or to keep their plans close to their chest. Alternatively, it may suggest a need for strategic thinking to manage a tricky situation effectively. Next, let's cover the symbolism on the card. The Seven of Swords typically depicts a figure sneaking away from a camp with 5 swords in his arms, leaving 2 behind. This image portrays acts of secrecy or cunning, suggesting either strategic planning or deceptive tactics. It symbolizes the need to tread carefully or the presence of hidden agendas in various situations. Next, let's cover the astrology associated with this card. The Seven of Swords does not directly correspond to a specific zodiac sign, but resonates with the element of air, which governs thought, communication, and conflict. This element emphasizes the intellectual and communicative aspects of the hidden situation depicted in the card. The key message here is to operate like an air sign, ask questions, and look at information from all angles. Next, let's talk about the numerology in this card. In numerology, 7 often represent reflection, assessment, and deep understanding. In the context of the swords, which deal with intellect and communication, the Seven of Swords emphasizes the more shadowy aspects of intellect, like manipulation or secretive behavior, and the wisdom to recognize and possibly avoid such pitfalls. Now that we have covered the basics, symbolism, and even a bit of astrology and numerology, how do we apply this knowledge to a reading? If you looked solely at this card, you would take its meaning and apply it to the meaning of the position in the spread. For example, in the past position, it reminds you of a time when you learned a hard lesson with someone not being honest with you. Maybe something in your present is feeling familiar to that past lesson. It appears in the opportunities section as a reminder to do your due diligence. Do not get caught up in the excitement of the opportunity. Make sure you read the fine print and do your homework. Now that we have some examples of how to read the Seven of Swords, how do we memorize it? What works best for me is to memorize the symbolism. It also helps to connect a scenario in your life to the card. For me, the Seven of Swords reminds me of every time a person approached me to build a course for them and to share in the profits instead of getting paid for a substantial amount of work. The reason why I bring this example up is because I do not believe there was ill intent. People are trying to eliminate their financial risk, and they believe in their ideas. The reality is that I don't get paid if the person doesn't know how to monetize a course. I hold 100% of the risk. So, as you can see, a person does not always have bad intentions. But if you are not doing your due diligence in understanding what you agree to, you may not know if what you are entering into is fair. That is my Seven of Swords story. And, of course, keep practicing tarot. As you listen to these 3-minute lessons, you will have consistent reminders of symbolism that apply across different cards in the deck. Thank you for listening. Join us for more 3-minute lessons to memorize more cards.